Hello there, friends. Welcome to my video. I am Mickey B. Have we met? If not, it's nice to meet you. And if we have, you know it's always good to see you again. And if you're new to my channel, I like to say welcome and I hope to see you again real soon. Today's video is a sponsorship with Astercook. Now, if you have a small kitchen and you don't have a lot of room and a lot of space and you're looking for the perfect cookware set that's going to save you a lot of time, I have something to share with you today that I think will fulfill that need. Now, Astercook says that their mission is to be a culinary catalyst, and that means they want to transform your everyday cooking experience into something so amazing that you walk away feeling confident, comfortable, and creative. So that's a big statement. So they were nice enough to allow me to select a pot and pan set, or it was either some cutting boards or some utensils. They gave me a few options to choose from. So I opted to go with the pot and pan set because I liked the idea of what this pot and pan set had to offer. Now, what drew me to select this set of pots and pans is the fact that they are so compact in their storage, to where the design is so very smart and clever that not only can you use it for cooking, but you can also use it to present your meals in and to store your meals in. And the tops are interchangeable. There's handles that detach, those are interchangeable. And then it also comes with an accessory kit. So it pretty much gives you everything you need to cook a decent meal with 4 to 5 different selections if you needed to. And also the cleanup and the put away, that part is a huge selling point because you don't need a lot of space. And if you have a small kitchen like I do, then this is something that definitely will fit your needs. As you can see, the box was shipped very securely. It was packaged very nicely. Each item was protected so that nothing was damaged during the shipping process. And as you've been seeing, as I've been sharing with you, all of the different components that are included in this kit, which is why I feel like it's perfect for just fulfilling that need of cooking, preparing, and serving, and then putting away to make everything so convenient. I'm showing you all the different parts that come with it, even down to the dividers that protect each pot so that they don't scratch one another. And they just thought of everything, and it just is going to change your cooking experience to where you can pull it out in just one little container, and it's going to pretty much have everything you need to cook a complete meal, and then you can pop everything back into that same little stack that you pulled out, and it takes such a small footprint in your kitchen. So it was a brilliant idea, the way the handles pop on and off. I feel like they thought of everything with this design. So I was happy to get started using it and to just cook a quick meal and to see what it felt like. But before you do that, you always have to wash and make sure everything is nice and clean. You want to wash off all the factory stuff, the oils, any chemicals that might have been used in the processing of this equipment, and then you can get right to cooking that meal. It was very easy to do, as I'm showing you here in this video, and I'm also going to show you how easy it was to prepare this meal and some of my experiences I had while using it. I decided to cook a light meal this night. I wanted salmon patties and french fries, and Janaea wanted a turkey burger. I squirted a little oil in both of the pans and allowed it to heat up a little before adding in the food. Once it had a chance to heat up, I went ahead and added in my salmon patties after I moved the oil around a little bit. And I followed that up with adding some of the french fries that I will eventually turn into more of a home potato style potato. In this instance, I'll be using the spatula to chop them up. Next, I'll add the turkey patty and get that started cooking. Janaea did not want any french fries, so I decided to go ahead and season up my salmon patties and her turkey burger with some black pepper to start, and then I add additional seasonings like the onion powder here as well as for her. Pretty much I'm using the same seasonings for both dishes. And this is a container that has 4 separate seasonings: garlic powder, no salt seasoning, Himalayan sea salt, and a chicken flavored seasoning as well. So I go ahead and, I really like to season my food because, of course, that's what make it taste the best. And I do the same thing for Janaea, and then I allow them to cook. It was so convenient here to not have the handles on at this time. It was just so easy to move around the pans that I realized, oh, I haven't used them yet. So I went ahead and added the handles on, so that way if I needed to turn the pan around, I could do that, of course, with ease. But as you see, it takes up space when you put the handles on, and they're convenient to have, but the ability to take them on and off is a plus. And here is where I start chopping up my potatoes to turn into a version of home potatoes. As you see, it didn't take long to cook the salmon patties, which is why I like cooking them. And the potatoes are pretty much done as well, but I'm going to leave them in just a hair longer because now I'm going to go ahead and add in some broccoli that I had cooked already. And the broccoli is just really being heated up at this point, not really cooked. And I like to use the same pots to save on dishes that I have to wash later. But I like how the pans are you don't need a lot of heat. They're nice and light. They're the perfect size for a quick meal like this. And you just have to remember, you don't have to have a lot of heat because the heat distribution happens really quickly on these pans. And you'll see that when I go ahead and take Janaea's turkey burger out. As you see, I had it too high for her. So it was a little trial and error to use these in the beginning to know exactly how they work with the burners on my stove and as well as anyone else's. But to clean this out, I just added in water and just let the water heat up and just scrape back and forth with the spatula while the water heated up, and it softened the part that was on the pan. And once it softened up with the with the heat and the water, is very easy to do, not strenuous. Once I had a good round of doing that and I saw that everything was smooth and scraped up with ease, then I went ahead and rinsed it out. And then you can see how clean a result I get once I rinse the water out. And now, of course, I'm going to follow this up with a rag with some dishwashing detergent or dishwashing liquid, but I just wanted you to see how easy that was. Now I go back to my potatoes and my broccoli, which also both are done at this time. So I'm just giving them a last minute turnover right before I go ahead and take them out of the pan. And as you see, this was a quick and easy meal to prepare. And I like how that little indentation allowed the spatula to just sit in there perfectly as well. Now you see the pots and pans sliding a little because I'm trying to record this as well as pay attention to what I'm doing. So that's the beauty of the handles. I'm not using the handles because my hands are full. I'm looking at the camera, but you see sliding for that reason. And they are not super duper heavy, but they are a great quality. They are a lot heavier than I thought they would be, and they, again, nice heat distribution, so you don't need a lot of heat. I would start off with very low to medium, just to see how well your stove is going to react with these with these pots and pans. And then the same thing with the broccoli. I was just heating that up, so that is done as well. So this was a very quick meal to prepare with ease, and not a lot of cleanup is necessary because the pots, or the pans I should say, rinse very easily with some water. And like you saw with the turkey burger, if there is a little stuck on the pan, all you do is put some water in it, put it back on the stove and scrape it off. And just like that, as you can see, this is clean as well. And again, I will follow it up with some soap and water, and we are good to go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that quick demonstration of me using these pans and the handles and the lids for a quick meal for Janaea and I. And I will say that I was pleasantly surprised with the quality of this pot and pan set. And it's very compact, it's lightweight, it's a space saver, it's a great design. They're so interchangeable and you can use them in so many ways. And they also come in different colors as well. If you go to the website, which I will have linked in my description box, as well as a link to this beautiful pot and pan set right here. I mean, you just can't go wrong. They're really, really nice. And I just wanted to bring one closer so you can see how thin the lid is. So that's another space saver as well, how easily and how flat they are. I like that about them. So I know I kind of went quickly, but these are the two lids, and the two glass lids, as well as the two lids that go on the bowls. And so I just stack them like this, and that way I can get everything in one stack. So I take the big one, I turn it upside down, and then I take the two plastic lids, I turn them upside down with the largest one on top like this. And then I put those on the bottom of the large lid, and then I take the small lid and put that on the top of those two, and then I take all four lids and sit it on top of the stack of pots and pans, and you have everything you need right here in one place. And with that, you are now storing 3 frying pans and 2 pots, 4 lids in one place. You can't beat that. Such an amazing design. So I can't say enough about this pot and pan set, but again, check the description box for the link to this pot and pan set and the link to their website. So for your convenience, you can use those links to go and get any additional information you might need. And they have other amazing products on there as well. As I said earlier, they have utensils. And speaking of the utensils, they felt really good in my hand. It's real wood on the handle part. And then the plastic is a nice hard plastic, not too hard, not too soft, but just enough to be firm and to allow ease of cooking and, scooping up things. It's not gonna droop or anything. It's got good stability. So those utensils are great as well. And it is great that they include them in the set. It's really a great deal, especially for someone who's just starting out as well. This would be a great set to get to someone for their very first one, because you're going to get that quality, you're going to get the stability, you're going to get the space saving feature, you're going to get the beautiful design feature. And I think they had a pink set. I was tempted to get it, but it just would not have matched my kitchen. But I know they have a pink and a beige, and if there's any other ones, you can go to the site and check them out. But yeah, thank you very much, Astercook, for providing me with these items to share with my viewers. And to my viewers out there, I definitely give it my 2 thumbs up stamp of approval for a good set of pots and pans to share with someone or to use for yourself. I don't think you would be disappointed at all, because as I said, I was surprised at the quality of the material used to make these pots and pans. And let me just give you a close-up of one, and then I can close it out. But this is what the close-up looks like. This is the bottom. Look at the thickness of it. It's a lot thicker than I thought it would be, but nice and thin at the same time. And you're going to get some good heat distribution as a result of this design. And I like how it has the lip, and the design makes it look just like a regular serving dish. Or if you take the lid and put it on top, now it looks like a pot. And then if you take the plastic lid and put it on top, then it looks like a serving dish. So the versatility is really a wonderful element in the design, one that I appreciate. So I'm going to close it out here and say thank you to Astercook. Again, I appreciate you sending this to me and giving me this opportunity to share it. And for those of you who enjoy this content, please give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoy this type of content. And If you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. On that note, I'm going to say goodbye, happy holidays, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.